welcome grade 9. How are you? Hope everything is okay. Hope you're safe and home. Today we're going to introduce a new vocab list. Food. Okay, so to begin, let's start with the first word or the first hint. Okay, look at the picture on the right, at this right side. So it's a plate of it's of cheese, maybe something that looks unspicy, no spices added, right? Okay, so look at the face. Okay, so does it have any emotion? No, I think no. So it's the poker face. It's not smiley, it's not sad, right? So no emotion, so it's the poker face. So how can you relate these two pictures together? So how can you relate them to each other? So a kind of food that's not spicy, or the kind of food that's not tasty, maybe. Okay, no additives. And this face, which is unexciting, has no emotions, right? So what's this word? The word is bland. Bland is an adjective, and consider the examples first. The patient was given a bland piece of boiled chicken for supper. Okay. The second example: several members of the audience yawned during the bland speech. So where you find someone is sleepy, someone wants to sleep during a speech, so it means that the speech is boring, I think so, not interesting, right? So that's why the meaning is, the first meaning, bland, has two meanings. The first one is not spicy or lacking flavor, and this matches with the first example, that the patient was given a bland piece of boiled chicken. So a bland piece of chicken means not spicy, of course, because he is a patient, so he needs something more healthy, okay, and lacking flavor. The second example matches with the second definition, which is dull or to the point of being boring. So the speech was boring. Okay, the synonyms: benign, soothing. The antonyms: rough or stern. Blandness is the noun. So bland. This is the first word. Bland. Okay? What can you see? Chefs, right? At a feast in front of them. Wow. Okay, it looks great. So, if these chefs are students, so in which school do they study? Medicine school, for example? Of course not. So, of course, it's a school that's related to kitchens or related to cooking, right? Okay, so what we call this? Culinary. Culinary. Culinary is an adjective that means, okay, before meaning, consider the example. Tunia, who wanted to be a chef, was saving money for culinary school. So culinary school. So simply, what's the meaning of culinary? Okay, she wanted to be a chef. So related to cooking or kitchens. So the word culinary means related to cooking or kitchens. You can say culinary recipe, culinary school, culinary arts, and so on. Third word. What can you see? Spoons, knife, fork, right? So here, What do we call these utensils? Huh? We call them, it's the tableware, of course, the tableware, the tools that you use when you eat, right? Okay. Cutlery. Cutlery is a noun. Okay, consider these two examples. Aunt Jean set the table with the silver cutlery when she threw a formal party. Of course, she sets the table with the silver cutlery, the silver spoons, forks, and knives, and so on. Okay. Number 2, the Swiss Army knife is a clever collection of cutlery. So it's a knife. So definition number 1, it's the utensils used for eating, such as knives, forks, and spoons. Number 2, which matches with example number 2, example number 2, it's cutting instruments and tools. Cutting instruments and tools. So that's why knife is a clever collection of cutlery. Okay. The synonym is the tableware. Number 3, this woman, wow, what is she doing? She's eating with her eyes wide opened, right? So she's having a bun and she's eating it. Okay, what about her way? Look at the way she opens her mouth. Okay, and she opens her eyes. So I think she's very eager to taste it or to have it. So what we call this action? Devour. Devour is a verb. Okay, consider the example. The enormous green dragon threatened to devour the 3 travelers if they did not bring him gold. So, devour, he is going to devour the travelers. So, what is he going to do with the travelers? Yes, he's going to consume them or eat them up greedily. Okay, so he's going to eat them greedily. Okay, so to eat something greedily means to devour it. Synonyms: swallow, destroy or gobble. The antonyms: save or nibble. Devouringness is a noun. Devourer, when you refer to a person, is another noun. Devouringly is the adverb. Move to the next word. Okay, so what do you think of this piece of salmon? It's salmon. Okay, is it big or small? So what we call a small piece of something, a small piece of food. Small piece of food, especially food, of course. What we call it? Morsel. Yes. Morsel is a noun. We left small morsels of bread in the bird feeder. So of course the birds eat very small pieces of bread or eat very small pieces of any kind of food in general, right? Okay, so the meaning is a very small piece or a small treat. A very small piece of something or a small treat. Synonym: crumb or bite. The antonym: lot or increase. An increase here is not a direct antonym, it's a near antonym. Garlic. Garlic. The garlic is famous for its smell. Yes, it has this strong smell. So do you think it's pleasant or unpleasant? Most of the people consider that the garlic has unpleasant smell. Okay? Very strong smell or unpleasant smell is pungent. Pungent. Pungent is an adjective. Okay? Consider the examples. Blue cheese has a pungent odor. Pungent smell. Right? Okay? Like the garlic. The critics' pungent review captured the film's many flaws. So here, in the second example, it means something related to odor or smells or tastes, or it means something else. So pungent has two meanings, right? Okay, so first meaning, having a sharp or strong taste or smell, like the garlic, like the blue cheese, and so on. The second meaning, it's strong, sharp, and penetrating. So here, the critics, sharp and strong review. Sharp review captured the film's many flaws. The synonym, peppery, of course, it's the synonym of the first definition. Sharp or sarcastic. Sarcastic is mainly the synonym of the second definition. Antonym, bland, tasteless, or calm. Pungency is the noun, pungently is the adverb. Pungent. Pungent. Okay? Look at this man. Unlike the woman, or like the woman, but now he's drinking. The woman was eating, right? Okay, the man here is drinking. What about this cup? Okay, it's huge, right? Okay? And he's drinking with his eyes widely opened. So here, what is he doing? Quaff. Quaff. It's a verb. Okay, consider this example. Fred quaffed almost a quart of water before stopping to take a breath. So it means that Fred was very thirsty. Okay, so that he quaffed this big deal of water before stopping to take a breath. To drink heartily and deeply. To drink heartily and deeply. Synonyms, guzzle, swallow, or sip. Quaff. Quaffer is the noun when you refer to a person, to the doer. Quaffing is the adjective. Okay? Okay, so here, this man seems to be very hungry. Yes? Okay? He's staring at this piece of beef, the steak, right? Okay, so ravenous. Ravenous is an adjective that means, guess. We were ravenous after being lost in the woods all day. So after being lost in the woods all day, so it means that you were very hungry. Yes, so ravenous means extremely hungry. It's not hungry just like that. It's about the degree of hunger. So he was extremely hungry. Okay? Synonyms, starved or gluttonous. Gluttonous. The antonyms, sated or content. Content. Okay. So here are the derivatives. Okay. So, wow, pickles. Pickles. So, what's so famous about the pickles? Salty? Full of salt, of course. Yes. So, how can we describe this kind of food? The pickles. Appetizing? One of the appetizers, right? Okay. So, what's the word? The word is savory. Savory. So, savory is an adjective. A savory stew bubbled in the pan. Savory stew bubbled in the pan. Okay? Maybe it's tasty. Tasty here? Yes. Okay. The second example. Curried chicken is one of my favorite savory dishes. The savory dishes here means the spicy dishes, the hot dishes, but not sweet. Not sweet. Okay? Third example. Don't accuse others of wrongdoings when your own past is hardly savory. So, is hardly savory. So, what about his past? So, now he's accusing others of wrongdoings. So, while his own past was hardly savory. So, savory here means something related to morals, manners, right? Okay, so we have three meanings. Yes. So, number one, pleasing to the taste or smell. So, tasty. Okay, something tasty, something has this pleasant smell. Okay? The second one, which is spicy or salty but not sweet. It's the second example. The third example with the third definition means morally good. Morally good. Synonyms: appetizing, flavorful, respectable. The antonyms: distasteful, flavorless. Savorly is the adverb, savoriness is the noun. Yes. Okay. Look, what's the difference between simmer and boil? So, simmer, gentle bubbles. Boil, vigorous bubbles. So, what's the difference between that? So, maybe boil is or refers to high temperature, and simmer is something that lower than this, right? Maybe. So, simmer means it's a verb. Okay, consider the example. Many soups taste best if you simmer them for a few hours. Simmer them for a few hours, so it takes time to be cooked, right? Okay. Let's hope Rocco keeps his simmering anger under control. So, simmering anger. So, simmer has another meaning? Yes, so the word simmer has two meanings. The first one is to cook gently in a liquid at or below the boiling point. Below the boiling point. Okay, that's why simmer is not like boil. Okay, boiling has high temperature, but simmer, no. Okay, to be filled with pent-up emotions, suppressed emotions. So, if you are filled with pent-up emotions, it means that you simmer your emotions, right? Okay. So, synonyms: boil or stew. Simmering is the adjective. Summer is inne. Thank you for watching grade 9. Enjoy learning. Thank you.